Yes, welcome back ladies and gentlemen, tankers of this universe, to the channel. My name is Martindogger and today we have episode 6 of the best Blitz replays for you today. Again, it's 4 in the usual format. Epic games where there is something that you really need to watch, whether be it Resenii games, some really good positioning, something you don't often see in games, or just general trash talk. It's good stuff to have it here. We're starting off with the JgPz IV, driven by Warboat on Castilla, as you can see. Then we will proceed to Wintermandanovka in the WZ-120 JgPz, the Tier 8 premium Chinese tank destroyer. Followed by KpfPz IV at Rockfield, and finishing off again at Castilla in the T110 E4. If you are not a subscriber to the channel yet, please click that button. We are near 7k of subscribers. Happy days. Really pleased with that. I enjoy every subscriber. I enjoy every comment. It means a lot to me. And I said that when I hit 1k and then 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 as well. But I'm still pleased to see the channel doing so well and you enjoying the content. So if you can support me by giving me a subscription and a like, please do so. If you want to support my work using Patreon or Streamlabs or any other means of sponsoring, that's available as well. Links are in the description below, but I'll keep making content anyway, even if you wouldn't support me. It can be done for as little as $1 a month or per video, depending on what you want to spend or what you think the content is worth for you. Back to the replays. Warboat is having a bit of problems trying to get shots off, as you can see, and his biggest worry is those tiny little red triangular shaped icons over there, the Leopard 1s in tune, and they have torn apart the green M6, and 2 Leopards in tune. That can often be a real nemesis, and you can see Warboat is being really sensible with it, being really patient. It's a good DPM machine, the JgPz. It has brilliant traverse limit, it has an excellent gun, but you can also see that, yeah, those Leopards are really quick. They just drive around, might be on voice, not quite sure, but yeah, even if you are a DPM machine, you are a turretless tank destroyer, and that means you have to be careful with your hit points. And Warboat already noticed that 2 of his teammates are down. He is not getting any form of support from that lone medium around the bridge area. There are tanks on the Castilla itself, which is an obvious camping spot. But it's also a spot where it is hard to get shots of. This is brilliant stuff. Switches to HE, gets a bounce from the Hellcat, and sets him on fire. Look at that fire going. Burn, baby, burn. Hellcat Inferno. 442 with just 1 shot. That's epic. But so far he's only got 1 shot off and 1 bounce, and we are nearly 3 minutes into the game. He has a lot of work to do. One of the red Leopards has already popped on the radar. You can see him at the bridge on the left hand side of the of the minimap. And he shoots the Hellcat again, trying to get the gun depression as much as possible. Again, he shoots him again, right into the engine deck, and another fire! Great stuff, sets him on fire twice, receives a bit of damage, but it was well worth taking that damage in return for taking the Hellcat out. The Leopard has taken out the M7 at the back. There is a red M7 and he gets that kill as well. That's 2 kills for him, but the KV-1 takes out the Leopard. That's unfortunate. Let's get the DPM in. 1 shot in. Pop adrenaline. There we go. Lower plate. And another shot. And the KV-1 shoots him, and that's annoying, annoying, annoying. But can he kill the KV-1? Can he clear that tank? Can he clear that tank? Come on. You can do it. Yes, he can. Yes, we can. Just for fun, shits and giggles, the AMX decides to come in here as well. It's a sneaky little bugger, the electric biscuit. No gun depression, no fully rotatable turret, so you have to play it sensibly here. That AMX is on low health. Basically anything that will fart at him will kill him, and especially when a Leopard decides to shoot a lot. But here's a sensible move. Warboat decided to go up. That Leopard is probably thinking, right, he's going up. No, he isn't. Surprise! Let's kill you. You've got 4 kills sorted. Well played, Warboat. You're being really cautious here, and that is paying off. It seems to have some lag issues actually, because levels are popping left, right and center. And there's still a tank on top. That's a Panzer IV with the dub gun. And then a tank is starting to say base. Just one. There's a Torque with loads of hit points left. There is a Leopard. Can he get the Leopard? Can he get the Leopard? Oh, come on, man. You're not gonna drown. You are not going to drown there. And yes, he can. He's on 5 kills at the moment. That leaves just a KV2 left, which hasn't been spotted before, which is unaccounted for, and this Torque, but it's a lot of hit points to chew through. Luckily, the Panzer IV shoots the Torque as well. The Torque seems to be completely oblivious to this JgPz near him. Adrenaline popped. Shoot him again. Then wait a bit for the JgPz to shoot and get the kill. Come on. Ah, screw it. I'm gonna shoot him anyway. Full roll. There we go. 242. Lovely. 6 kills. That's the Pulse medal in the back. And he now knows that he is just inches away from a Resenii medal. And a lovely carry in the JgPz IV. Manages to go up on this little slope as well. I didn't know that. So thank you. I've learned something from the replay as well. And you can see the JgPz has also come off his high tower and is now moving in. This shot goes up. Hopelessly optimistic. And the JgPz of the Panzer IV can shoot the KV in the butt. So yeah, come on. Can you get it? Yet another fire. It's a bloody fire starter. 3 engine fires in one game. Wait for it, wait for it. Come on, you Panzer IV, shoot him. You are not gonna... Are you going to steal this? Oh, he bounced. I think he bounced. Yeah, let's put another one in there as well. There we go. Yes. Hats off to your mate, Warboat 007. 7 kills for you. Resenii game. Massive carry. And really well played. A bit of luck having an AFK KV2 on Reds, obviously. But this 3.3k damage from Warboat007_AP from the Bang clan. Big bang for you. Thank you very much for sending that replay in. I really enjoyed that. And congratulations on the Resenii medal. And this one is Tonks in the WZ121GFT. Thank you very much for sending this one in. It's a bit of a special one, doubly special, because it's one of the female players in the game. Tonks is a regular subscriber, comments a lot on the videos, a great supporter of the channel. So yeah, bit of me giving something back to you, having you featured on the channel, and you were looking forward to the review. So, well, let's get it rolling. It's a supremacy game, as you can see. Tonks is top tier in the WZ121GFT, which is good because it has a good front plate, it has a brilliant gun, it can do wonders in terms of damage, it can race around pretty quick, good mobility. Full review is on the channel, obviously. Well worth checking out if you haven't already. And Tonks is going to set up here with just a little bit of cover, and she's going to shoot the Ding, the Type 59. And actually, I think I would have sat back just a bit more. She had to go forward to get the shot off because of the slightly limited gun depression, but the gun arc is wide enough, which means that every time she fires, she drops the camo rating. The team is already 1 tank down, but if she would have sat back, then I think she would have been more in a safe spot. Gets a lovely shot off on the, what is it, IS-2. Gets shot from the left as well by this little bugger over there, IS-5. But Tonks gets the high roll because she's been accurate in terms of shooting. But she's got a lot of work to do, and so has the team. This shot goes in as well. Reds are capturing B. A is in the possession of green team. So in terms of victory points, it is... it's up for them. That's good. But things are going to change. And I think that first shot that went in was a bit of unnecessary damage, really. There is a Proto on top, and this is unfortunate as well. She wants to clear that IS-2, takes a big hit from the top, and now she has a lot of work to do. And yes, the amount of damage... Oh, lovely block shots, twice, 800 block total. The amount of damage she can take now is just minimal. Luckily that IS-5 bounces as well, which is a bad move. Tonks has 400 Alpha, clears the IS-5. There's a Looper still there with a 400 gun. So a lot of the guns that are available. Oh, yet another bounce on the front plate. 1540 blocked. Just above 4k in terms of damage. The amount of damage the tanks that are still there from Reds can do to her is enough to clear her. She can luckily clear the Lupus, and that means that it looks like the game is in the bag now. Oh no, she gets shot right in the side. Should have stayed there, just pull back behind the building, or go forward behind the building, or behind the hill, or whatever. Just stay there, let your camo reset, because now Tonks is down and out. And there's just 2 tanks left. They should be able to do it. WZ-120 on Reds, there's a Proto on Reds, and the Lurber goes down as well. But we've got a KpfPz who is full health. Should be able to do it. He has got, I'm presuming it's a he. But victory points are on his side, on the KpfPz side. There's a T-20 Proto who had been shot before, who's probably on top still, bit of a slow tank. But the WZ-121 GFT, that's the quick one, that's the biggest worry. There is T-28 Proto, really low health. He clears it, the KV, but gets shot in the butt, and another engine fire in this episode. But still 1k in terms of hit points left to chew through for the WZ-120. Should be able to do it, but oh no, come on KpfPz, don't come out sideways. Don't, oh, bounce a shot, lovely. Get a shot into the WZ, and now it's going to be a DPM trade. And the KV is, I don't know, trying to circle or anything and thinking, right, I'm a KpfPz, I can survive, I've got my armor, etc. Not against the WZ-120, who's actually playing pretty well. Trading damage for distance, gets a bounce on the front plate and then a bounce on the tracks. And finally the KV decides to start slightly side scraping. But yeah, a heat shell through the lower plate for Lunatic Fringe clears the KpfPz, and unfortunately it's a loss for Tonks in the WZ-120 1GFT. But she done an admirable job, 4.1k damage, that's a mastery, high caliber, lots of ribbons as well. And then I looked at the results screen and thinking, wait, she's got a mastery. The Lunatic Fringe also got one. This is one of the rare occasions where I've seen videos and teammates in similar tanks on opposing teams or teammates getting aces in 2 games. So thank you very much for sending that one in, Tonks. I loved seeing that clip. Actually, you've said it to me before. It was good to see. It was good. It was fun to have a game where 2 players in the same type of tank both got a mastery. Thank you very much for sending that in, and thank you very much for supporting the channel. Up next, KpfPz IV at Steinenfels. That's what it's called, I think, when you switch to German. Anyways, it's X_Demon13_X, which we are going to call just Demon from up here. Again, a supremacy game. Tier 9 now, we're moving up to tiers slowly. Again, top tier. And this, combined with the SU-12254 and the Leopard 1, has to be one of the best looking tanks and camos in game. I just love this type of camo. Please, Wargaming, can you give us something like that for the Leopard 1 as well? Historically based, historically inspired camo, not that stupid chewing gum stuff or just neon bands across tanks. AMX 50BS, great camo as well. The FV Death Star, great camo. But this, it just fits the tank really. Demon is going to park into A-cap and just snuggle his way into this cozy little corner where he can go hold down, angle his front plate. Oh, great bounce, great bounce. I think it was blind firing from the, what is it, RU-251, who then decides to stay there. You know that tank's on A, but right, we're just gonna stay there. And Demon realizes the flank is being pushed. Great shot by the 704. Who ammo racks that poor batchet. And he says, lol, yeah, that's big lol. And Demon is realizing this flank is being pushed. I mean, a 704 has a big gun, but against a determined enemy and a lot of guns, it's not something that will work. Big numbers. There's a Lurber down there. Aim carefully, lower plate, another shot in, and we'll just sit here and chill and reload. KpfPz IV is helping out, also by hitting the shots that would have gone into Demon and coming out sideways. Happy days, mate. Well played. And Demon is coming out sideways as well, but he's going to angle up really effectively. Puts a shot into that pattern, and his reload is so long. It's a long reload on this gun that by the time he's fully reloaded, he can just go forward, just ever so slightly, put a shot into red, and then he is spotted only then because he manages to reset his camo. He gets the bounce from the AMX 5120 on his front plate, angled up. It's not a thick front plate, but it has that same angle as a Leopard 1. Right, let's shoot the T30 then, T34, sorry, and another bounce. Great stuff. That's how you debate. Reload, popping adrenaline, not just yet. When I watched the replay, I was thinking, right, get the adrenaline sorted, mate. Gets another bounce from a T34. That's 1300 plus damage blocked already. And in terms of damage done, 3.2k. And if you can do this, happy to take some damage from the 120 there. Gets a bounce from the Lurder and kills the AMX 5120. Wieder ein Abschuss für uns. Yep, he's playing it very sensibly. It's not... Well, in a way, it's not the most exciting gameplay, just how he's doing it, but it works. Because, in a way, he's basically sitting here, but you can see how he's angling the tank, and even if the KpfPz IV hasn't got the most brilliant armor profile, he's also playing it very sensibly, timing his reloads, resetting camo constantly, and the amount of damage he's been putting out in this tank is pretty good. Even this side scraping, that shot goes, I think, through his hatch maybe. And look at, oh, lovely angling from that E75. He just knew Demon was trying to shoot the lower plate. So he angled up, front plate was impenetrable, and just as Demon fired the shot, it bounced on his lower plate as well. Great play by the E75, who is now on lower health. One shot into the butt. No HE possible on the sides or on the rear. And even now is Demon still playing sensible. Timing his reload. He knows there's another tank rolling in on the side. Heat shell might go through. Lower plate. Yes, it does. Doesn't get the kill, unfortunately. But in terms of damage done, above 5k damage done, 2k blocked, definitely GG, X_Demon13_X. And you've got yourself a mastery as well, a high caliber, by just basically sitting at the right spot and holding the advance combined with the KpfPz, who's on a whopping 695 damage. But thank you very much for leaving all the damage for Demon to do, because that meant he could farm and get this lovely little ace game. Thank you very much for sending that in. Really enjoyed the replay. And the last one, as promised, brings us back to Castilla. Cocainecola from JgPz clan in a T110 E4. And this is your proper tier 10 gameplay. Lots of big tank destroyers, 2 FVs on reds, FVs on greens as well, E100s, T124s, big guns, big damage numbers, and this one goes down until the very end. And when I watched the replay first, I was thinking, mate, what are you going to do? Why are you pushing in like that so aggressively? Look at him go forward like a boss. There's an E100 spotted. Yeah, E100. And is he going to spot another tank? This is really brave. I think it's really brave. Just to go in like that with the E4, knowing that there are 2 big tank destroyers on the red team, and gets a great shot onto that E100. Misses, unfortunately. He's going to pull off some really good shots. And this is, again, same as with Demon in the last game we've shown with the KpfPz. He's in a great spot. He knows he has a good turret. He needs to watch out for his... there is. Yeah, that's the that was the lovely shot. It's unfortunate on the tracks. But he knows he's got a good turret. Only has to watch out really for his drive wheel to keep that below ground level. But he can go hold down. He's got that front elliptical shape. This one. This is the one I meant. Gets a shot in. takes nothing in return. Engine fire as well. And he's just going to sit here. He knows that no of the E100s, none of the tanks currently spotted has a shot on him. He's not spotting anyone else yet as either. Unfortunately, another bounce. But cocainecola is sitting here, takes one shot in return. And that's what I meant with, yeah, take your time. Take care of your drive wheel. You can get penetrated through that. But still, he's holding the flank. He's spotting up. He is denying the Reds from pushing in. Hello E100, I'm still here. Nice shot, definitely. Turns the tank to, yeah, check out on the tanks at the mid as well, because they know, you know from experience that tanks are going to push up over here. If you don't get shot from the other side, you know there will be tanks moving around. And he tries to spot up, nothing available. Right, we are going back again. SCP, slightly salty. They are camping in the corner like you, but better. Things are going to change, mate. Don't worry. Oh, lovely. Oh, lucky. Oh, lucky. E100, well played. Well played, E100, by just staying there, waiting, dunking into the ground. That was unfortunate, but the way you were thinking, that was the proper thing to do. Another lovely shot into the back of that E100. He is on fire as well, and that means that the two E100s are one shot now. One of them is cleared by the FV, the other one is at 624, and the green E100 is pushing as well. It's tempting to now go in and kill an E100 to go around. He does that as well without getting any damage in return or getting shot at all. At all. Proper pronunciation. And this one is good too. Shot into the Death Star, kills the driver, and I think that's just enough. Just enough to be able to go down into this little depression into the ground. You can see the shell burst as well, which means he can't push too aggressively, and it's an FE as well. There was someone shooting at him. Maybe it was a tank behind who was trying to shoot the Death Star. But he's sensibly working the Death Star. Right, can I get another shot in? No, not available. Death Star is side scraping. Death Star knows what is coming. He is one shot if cocainecola rolls into the building. That's unfortunate. Right, let me help you then. I'm an FV215B183, and I will help you. No need, no need. Oh, there's an enemy spotted as well. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. That hurt. He's a 133. One tank down. Oh, one hit point. You gotta be kidding me. Luckily, the KpfPz decides to kill another tank. Wiggle, wiggle. APCR, HE would have done as well. No, it's cleared already. KpfPz is down. And the green Death Star is behind you. You gotta run, mate. You gotta run. There's a Death Star at your butt. Can you make it? Oh, that's annoying. The 268, is it? Yeah, 268 clears the E100. There's the Death Star still. 268 is available, and now it's just 3 big tank destroyers on greens versus 2 big tank destroyers on reds. And there's another shot in. There we go. Thank you, Death Star and E4. In a concerted effort, they kill the tanks. But look at the hit points. 172, 133, and the other Death Star is even lower. That means if that object 268 manages to clear one of the tanks and reload and get into cover in time, he might be able to win this game, even if it's 3 big tank destroyers versus 1. And the 268 is somewhere around the spawn area, just somewhere. Cocainecola messages his team in the quick chat. Attack, chaps, we have to go. Yeah, 16 health left on the green Death Star. So all in all, it's just, I think it's not even a full roll. It would be a half roll for the 268 to clear all the tanks. Luckily, the 8 points are distributed between 3 tanks, so that will make it a bit harder for him. And cocainecola has already loaded the APCR. It's not quite sure where the 268 is at the moment. It's got camo rating, a good gun, troll, Soviet armor. But he's probably around here, behind the hill. Yeah, there it is. Quick shot. Misses. 268 misses as well. And the FV215B183 Death Star finishes off. Really well played. 5.4k damage. And there was a mastery to finish off on. Mastery in the T124, nearly 5.5k. Thank you very much for sending that in, cocainecola. I've got that other replay you sent me in as well saved, I think, hopefully. Might check. Might be able to feature that one on the channel as well, but then again, you've been sending lots of replays and really good quality as well. If you want to have yours featured, martindoggerwotb@gmail.com or on the Discord server. Cheers, happy tanking, and enjoy the Sunday.